On one, ready?
11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Here's Burrow to throw right away. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And they go play action now. Burrow. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, it's Mixon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down.
2 big runs here to start this game. How about the offensive line? They came out firing. Great leverage, great punch to get this thing started.
And now this unit on the move already.
11 MP tight.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. They go play action with Burrow. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 36. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
11 MP tight.
Mixon will try the right side. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Hey, 57, 57 colors, 57 colors. Hey, 15, 15, 15.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
That's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go. Still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
11.
On third down, Burrow. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
On fourth down, Drew Chrisman on to punt. Back deep is Kadarius Toney. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
7-7, our score after 1.
Yellow. Go. 15. 15. Yellow.
From the 27, Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's the gain of 14 yards. That's good for Kansas City. First down.
Mahomes now on first down. Locates Hardman for another catch. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Mahomes now on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? And turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Burrow now off the bootleg. Again, that's Hurst. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
Here we go, here we go.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
11 MT, tank. 11 MT, tank.
The slot man in motion right. On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to Mixon on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 mighty.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
On 2.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Well, solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Bengals' 47-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Mahomes going to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
11.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And they'll get him down up past the 15. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
On first down, Mahomes. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
Mahomes pass.
Yellow. Yellow.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
3rd and short, McKinnon. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Yellow.
Straight ahead they go with McKinnon, and he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is 1 play from stalling out.
Yellow, yellow. 43, 43.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Timing is so important on a route like this, because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late, because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Butker's kick here is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
11.
Mixon hit, and all the ball is out. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying.
Always do this fucking shit, man. They went to fucking gotta play somebody like you. The fucking I gotta watch it. Reagan, please come back. Fuck, man. Reagan.
43.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
This shit don't never fucking fail, man. Never.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
That's some bullshit, man.
For the touchdown, Kansas City. Noah Gray, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have retaken a third-quarter lead.
This shit don't never fucking fail, man. They always wait till I got a fucking game. Now I don't know where the fuck Reagan at, man. Reagan. Come on upstairs, bro. Come on, you can lay in the bed upstairs. Come on. Come on. Come on. I got your fucking gun. Just come on. God damn, man. She do this shit every fucking time. Reagan, let's go.
Now after the touchdown, here's Bunker on to kick it away.
Do this shit every fucking time, man. You ain't gotta fucking never go nowhere until I got a fucking game.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Every fucking time, man.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Here we go.
The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And Burrow going to throw again. Touchdown, Bengals. Hayden Hurst, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
Yellow.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Here's Mahomes to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
22 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Buying time to his... And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. Catch is made by Hardman. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Now here's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and you watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On first down now, run with McKinnon. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On first down, McKinnon again. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here again is McKinnon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Mahomes. A dump down to McKinnon. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals have just about sewn up this football game. Just when you thought this game might be turned on its heel, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having their backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play. And they got it right there, partner.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
On 1, right?
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
11.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
Here we go.
The Bengals go down to a knee in the victory formation.
On 1, right?
The Bengals go down to a knee in the victory formation. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Los Angeles Chargers. McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway in Southern California. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Los Angeles Chargers. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway in Southern California. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. 11 MT, pace. 11 MT, pace. Here we go.
Right to the air is Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up those downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
On 3rd and 1, Burrow. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. If there was one knock on Joe Burrow coming out of LSU, it was arm strength, but got to put those doubts to rest right there. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. It's Mixon on the counter. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Here we go, here we go.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a turn and a give to Mixon. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to throw it inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that is incomplete. Boy, did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now brings up 4th down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th.
Flow. 11 MC, 11 MC, 11 MC, 11 11. 11 MC,
Burrow going for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 13. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Gerald Everett is tied in, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yes, 2nd down and 10.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And his throw is incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Bengals will get the football back.
11. Flow.
They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Mixon. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Burrow on 3rd down. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Burrow on play action. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line.
Bruh, goddamn, bruh. I swear to God, my old lady leave every time that I got important games. Every fucking time. Give me that. Fuck, man. Don't have no kids, bruh. Don't do it. If you can do it, Major, don't have any fucking kids, bro.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Burrow now off the bootleg, rolling to his right. And that would get a right up incomplete. Interception in the end zone. On 3rd down, Nixon. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. No score.
Start your day with made-from-scratch sausage and egg biscuits, biscuit and gravy, or syrupy French toast dips. Any two, just $5. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
It's loyalty.
Improve the driver. We're getting ready to roll here.
We ask that you please rise as you are able and remove your hats as the James River High School JV Junior ROTC presents our nation's colors. Here to perform his invocation, please welcome Motor Racing Outreach Chaplain, Nick Terry.
Please join me in a moment of silence as we honor and remember the victims and their families affected by the tragedies.
Now you've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Bengals have recovered it.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover.
Here we go.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. He will find his man Chase complete. Touchdown! Jamar Chase, 28 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Bengals 10, Chargers 0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen.
He's good. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Bengals grab it. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. try for Mixon. And he pulls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Joe Mixon taking it in from 7 yards away. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0.
Chargers, nothing.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
I know, but hold on, he finished.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've got nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
When you play one with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And it's 17-7.
Makes the score Bengals 17, Chargers 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
On 2.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to, but somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here.
Line, ready?
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
11, mighty. 11, mighty. 11, 11, 11.
Here's Burrow. Throw left side complete to Chase. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. In need of a conversion on 3rd down and a big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Here we go.
Complete to number 84. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
11, mighty. 11, mighty. 12.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
On 1, ready?
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And he fires one that's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And now off to the races down the right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you haven't been taught.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bengals take over first down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. He's got a man, complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A big play there for Cincinnati. 76 yards. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get a second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. Mixon trying to punch it in. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
24, Chargers 14. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Chargers take over first down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
And the Chargers first down.
Herbert off of play action. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. 1 second, all that remains. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a first and 10 at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Here we go.
After the incomplete pass here now, the second and 10.
11.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
So far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up third and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a third and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a big 6 and a Charger TD. Well, the offense tries to interfere with disaster, already backed up deep in their own territory. So the interception and the pick 6 ensued. That was a big play.
It certainly was, and the short field gave him the rare opportunity to take it all the way back and quickly. And once he saw that he had open field, there's no way he's going to let that opportunity slip away and finds his way into the end zone.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Here we go, here we go.
Bengals drive about to get going. After the pick 6, here's Burrow again. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Well, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Here we go. Previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised. But that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception. And now their task is even tougher.
Running on first down, Eckler. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
No gain on the play.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
At the 7-yard line.
Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler, the second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers take the first turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. The kick unit on here for the Chargers.
Yeah, man.
This one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And makes it across the 20.
Yeah, Reagan, Reagan, look. You know, please. I can't do it right now. Boy, man, she always leave, bro. I swear to God.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job controlling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
On third down, Burrow. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. Now receiver in motion left. They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. Second and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11. Once more, here's Eckler. And some room to maneuver. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, 95 yards. yards. And the Chargers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the two-point try. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the two-point conversion for good measure. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
1-1, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
11 mighty. Gotta go. 11.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. That is taken in by Hurst. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now a second down throw for the third zone, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have a look at it, 3rd and 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
McPherson's kick is good, and that'll move them back within 6 now. So give them 3 on that drive. And, you know, normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. The incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Gain of 17 yards.
Here's Herbert. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Out of the gun, Herbert. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up
on 2nd and 12.
Herbert at the Bengals 22-yard line.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Under pressure, and they got to him.
Bro, my fucking controller just lagged out. It didn't throw the ball. Oh my god.
They would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Bro, I tried to fuck it.
But it doesn't work out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
LSU averages 5 made threes per game.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. Actually, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. It's Eckler again. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Maybe a gain of a yard that time. From the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Now it's Herbert. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. DJ Reader in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
You've been endlessly searching for
down
a
to the
job.
final 2 minutes, and we got a one-score game.
And 1 lap later,
I need Indeed. Indeed you do. Create a free Indeed account and get back to the
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away.
he is punished.
Potatoes for just $3. It's got
And his kick is indeed
especially
good.
good time.
The starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Short tracks. Remember, last year he had the best short track average of fifth with a win at Barstow. Almost 1 year quickly to stay up with a heartbreak would be an understatement. Right now, though, he says his car is pretty good. He should stay happy. Under braking just a little bit loose. Reed?
Well, Jamie, today Hamlin, who won this race 1 year ago, started 11th. He is up there currently in 10th right now as he's battling. That race car has a lot of turn right now. In fact, too much turn. He is loose off the corners. Something every crew chief wants to hear. But Chris Gabehart told me this morning he would have to be very careful not to over-adjust early on. He expects the track to go through some very big changes.
Yeah, because the challenge that the crew chief has, if you fix the exit of the corner, you're going to hurt the turning in the middle. In the perfect road, you leave the center alone and just help the exit, which is a tough challenge. Well, we have 3 grooves. We even have a 4th groove. Austin Cindric up in 3 and 4 on the last lap was up within inches of the wall. And he's found a place that works for him. And Briscoe, I think, just got into the wall between 1 and 2.
I think the package plays a big role into that moving up. We haven't seen cars really making any hay over the last few years that high, Larry.
Looking for grip, wherever I can find a little bit of grip.
Trying to make that track a little bit bigger, too. Gets a huge run off of 2. I've noticed a massive difference in Stenhouse's speed off of 2 rather than somebody running on the bottom.
And I love all this experimentation, and it really comes at no cost. Nobody's really in danger of going a lap down, and everyone knows we're going to have the competition caution.
Well, it's been my experience over the years. If you run that outside, it's just like a cheese grater. You can find some speed there for a few laps, but then it really over-abuses the tires, and you pay the price for the long run. Good point there, Mike. With a stage break coming at the end of or a competition caution, you don't really have to worry about that.
Eric Almirola started deep in the field, 32nd, because of his finishes so far this year, and he's picked up 9 spots.
Had him on the hub, and I said, Eric, I just want to give you a hug. You just need a hug from somebody. It can only go up, and it's gonna get better.
Absolutely. All right, 3 laps to the competition yellow. Jamie Mack.
Yeah, one thing about seeing Stenhouse and Christopher Bell running up so high in the past, we've seen guys be able to do that. But you mentioned, if you think it's a long run, it's a big risk that you take. Do you use up too much tire being up top? But so far, both of those guys have been able to hang on really well.
I'll tell you, the last time you saw him through 3 and 4, there's not a groove any higher. He's all the way at the wall.
So the competition caution will fly in approximately 1 more lap. Because of no practice or qualifying, this is the first time cars have been on track all weekend in the Cup Series. There's some audio from Ross Chastain running second.
Sounds like trying to put some rear brake in it to help it in the corner. Can't get too loose in, then he's tight in the middle. Boy, you ever heard that before in Richmond? I'm loose in and tight in the middle, fix me up.
I guarantee you, every pit stop these drivers make, adjustments will be aplenty, even on the car.
Competition caution is out. Same one. William Byron has led 21 of the 31 laps. Also, Alex Bowman 8 laps, and Kyle Busch has led 1.
Mike, you want to dare ask me what they're going to do?
Larry, that's why we brought you here, so we wouldn't have to ask.
4 tires. 4 tires for everybody. You get 4, you get 4, you get 4.
Yeah, I mean, with everybody pitting right here, no practice, cold turkey here. I'm telling you, pit road is going to be extremely busy right here. No mistakes. Get into somebody. Equipment getting loose, Larry. A lot of things can happen.
Well, that's the thing, Clint. All 37 drivers are still on the lead lap, and this pit road is notorious for mistakes. The commitment box over there, when you come on pit road, all 4 tires have to be below it. Very tight pit boxes. There's a lot of mistakes can be made on this pit road.
Very tight. Yeah, and think it's the fact that it's on a curve, trying to make that pit road speed all the way around there, matching the curves. Not one, but both curves. Down to 4, and then you see the other one around the bend and one. Very tricky pit road.
On the good side, the pit boxes are very wide, and pit road itself is very wide. In just 2 weeks, real football for real fans is back. The USFL season opening kickoff weekend starts the new season April 15th and 16th. Catch all the action on Fox, NBC, and FS1.
Mike, that's what the difficult thing about these boxes, though. You said they're very wide. Yeah, they are. But they're also very, very short. Yeah, that's the hardest part. I would rather have a narrow, long one than a wide, short one. It makes it very hard to get in with these cars that don't really turn sharp anyway. Get pointed for an exit out.
William Byron leads everybody on to pit road. 4 tires and fuel. Bring it.
Tyler Reddick, your winner from 1 week ago. That car today is loose right now for him. In fact, a 5 out of 10 on the number scale loose. And the one car across Chastain actually started off a little bit tight, but it got looser as the run went on, and he felt like he was burning the rears off. Jamie?
The 24, William Byron, went from 3rd to 1st in a hurry. Said he's pretty good, just a little loose under braking, air pressure, 4 tires here. The 48 of Alex Bowman. Too much brake pressure there. They adjusted the brake bias and helped the car a little bit. Still bouncing, air pressure, 4 tires.
Oh, that was close.
Yes, it was.
There's the race on pit road, sponsored by Ram. Ross Chastain picks up 1 from William Byron. Alex Bowman gains 1 from Tyler Reddick. And Kyle Busch picks up 2 spots.
And you were right, though. When Chastain and Byron were leaving, other drivers were still driving in their pit boxes from there.
First caution of the day is NASCAR's competition caution, so teams can check tire wear.
My A1C stayed here. It needed to be here.
Ray's A1C is down with Rebelsis.
I'm down with Rebelsis.
My A1C is down with Rebelsis.
In clinical study, once daily Rebelsis significantly lowered A1C better than leading branded in the same study from the Rebelsis. Rebelsis isn't for people with type 2 diabetes. When you take Rebelsis, you can revisit diabetes and cancer.